What's up everyone? Shane here with ROA Off-Road. Today is a campfire rant. As you see, I'm in front of a campfire. We do these every Thursday, so tune in. We have a playlist where we go over all kinds of topics, just everything from quality with manufacturers to what you should look at when you're buying an RV, or should you even buy an RV. We also talk about towing, all kinds of stuff. But can you see that pause behind me? Is that in the camera? If you can, that is a beautiful trailer. The view next to it is also beautiful. Today, I want to talk a little bit about Pause and Maynard, who is the visionary behind Pause. I spent close to a week with Maynard a week or two ago. Yeah, by the time you see this video, it might be a few weeks out. And man, super cool people. We went to the show with them, and so we manned the booth and we were the official dealer there representing the product. But we spent all day from morning until in the evening. Went out to eat with him, his wife, his son. My wife was there too with my daughter, and we just got to know them pretty well. And this guy, he's been very innovative since he was a child. That was kind of the reoccurring theme that I noticed. His wife even said, you know, Maynard's always been pushing the boundaries, right? He's always been, I don't want to say a rule breaker, because she didn't say rule breaker. You just don't accept the standard or the norm. He lived in a community where everything was very much a box, and you weren't supposed to go outside of the box. And he found himself constantly pushing the boundaries and going outside of the box, being a little innovative. And I'm seeing that in this relationship that we're developing, and I'm really excited about it. And so I just feel like between Maynard and the Pause division and myself and ROA, that we have the ability to change the RV world, the way things are done. I'm really excited to see what happens over the next few years with this manufacturer, because he is highly innovative and very creative and willing to test the boundaries. And I have always been like that. I always tell this story of when I was a child where I almost died. I was probably 2, and we were out camping actually in an RV. Well, my dad was on a job site and we were living in the RV, like out in Indiana. As a matter of fact, Indiana. That's funny. That's where Maynard is. So we were in the Fort Wayne area. And one of the nights my mom left to go to the bathroom, took my older brothers, and I was supposed to stay back with my dad, but my dad thought I went with my mom. My mom thought I stayed with my dad. And I opened the door, wandered out all by myself. And my dad always talks about like how he was so confused that there was like a lit path. And I went down the stairs, and instead of following the lit path straight to the bathroom, I turned right and I went into the woods and got lost. And my dad was always like, why did you do that? And my wife will tell you, it drives her crazy because I'm always like pushing against the boundaries, right? Pushing against the norms. Not okay with just doing what everybody else is doing. If you come and work with us at ROA, you'll really quickly understand and realize that ROA is not a regular company. It's not like just an RV dealer. Like we do so many things that nobody else does, like Campfire Rants and taking our products up into the mountains to test them out, to use them. We film them, we go on adventures. And here I am with Pause down in Moab, off-roading with a manufacturer. This is crazy. I've never done this. And I'm so excited. And I'm sitting here and one of the camera guys comes up. He's like, is this the first time you've been out off-roading with a manufacturer? And I was like, you know what? It is. Maynard says, and we'll do it 1,000 more times. And I just thought, this is so cool. Here we are going out and doing things. We've taken trailers, large trailers, to places that nobody ever has. Kind of leading this space in pushing big campers off-road and really testing them. And while we were out there, we had some things break. And what's so cool is in the past, our crew would go out, we would break it, and then we'd reach out to the manufacturer and we'd tell them we broke it. Most of our manufacturers that we work with are amazing and they're awesome. And so we tell them that and they fix it. But it's different when the actual manufacturer's out there with you, right? When they're out there and they're experiencing it and they're seeing, you know, where it drags or what breaks, they look at it and they say, you know what, that is a weak point. And they go out and fix it. And that's what's so exciting. That's what I'm so excited about Pause, is because he has been listening to everything we've told him. When they first revealed the trailers, they all had Renogy. And we told him, why don't you do Victron? And he said, okay, I'll do Victron. And when we went to meet the Victron guys, he was like, the whole reason why I put the system in there was because of you, ROA. You told me to put Victron in it. And so he's really listening to the marketplace. So if you guys have questions, if you have thoughts, you have comments, you want to see something, let us know. and we will relay that over to Maynard and let them know that he even gets on and participates in some of these rants, which is really unique. He's really involved. He's really seen it. And he's a camper. He's actually goes out and camps and uses the trailer. And that's really cool too. A lot of our manufacturers do that as well. Those are things that I'm always looking for a manufacturer. But today I wanted to focus more on the Pause, and why I'm so excited about working with them. And it's really because the team over there is really cool. Pause and ROA teamed up. We're gonna change the entire RV industry, and they really have the ability and the power to be able to make a big change. So stay tuned. The industry has already changed drastically over the last few years, the off-road industry. And now here we are having off-road trailers from Pause right behind me that are not $150,000. Everybody gets all mad, that's $150,000, it's too expensive. Now we're talking closer to $100,000 on some of these new Pauses. And there's some other very exciting things in the works where they're gonna try to bring that same quality down to another market, and that will compete with some of the Chinese imports that people are bringing in, you know, because the Chinese imports, obviously you pay for what you get, but you get a good quality off-road trailer for half the price. And Pause is going to help us fulfill another space for people where we'll just be able to make more affordable, good quality off-road trailers and completely change the market in general. So stay tuned, and hopefully you enjoyed this and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.